guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trips weak. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Right.
What's going on, everyone? NCAP24 here from Huddle.gg. Today's video, we're going to talk about my favorite 3 routes in all of college football. And they all come out of my San Jose State offense. We dropped a game plan on the first week of the game, and we just dropped our second one today. So if you guys are interested in getting all this information, definitely go ahead and check out our website. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is going to be this route out of the switch streak. Now, this route itself is going to be the inside player on the right side, and I use this as a man coverage killer, okay? Mid blitz zero is a huge type of play. I like this out of the pistol spread, and the reason why is that in the pistol spread, or just basically any type of play, the thing is that a person that's going to cover the right slot is basically going to be off. It's a safety. It's a cover zero, right? A lot of times someone's going to take the guy that's covering the running back, move him over here, whatever the case is, and whatever, right? Well, this route here, this A route, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stem it up to 10 yards, and I'm going to smoke screen the B. Now, this is the best type of yardage for this, but I'll show you that you can work on a lot of different yardage as well. And this A is going to go outside, and he's just going to take this route to the sidelines. And you can see we got basically to about the 32-yard line, and that was from the 20. We're getting an easy 12 yards. If they try to press this out of cover zero, it just doesn't work, okay? We can do as well if you want to make sure that you know that it's against man coverage. You can go ahead and move this guy over just to isolate him, and you can do the same thing, right? I'll go a little bit further this time, meaning I'm going to go to the 15-yard mark, right? And then what I'm going to do here is do the same thing. You see how this A is going to get over here, throw this ball over here, easy catch on the sidelines, right? Now, you could do this even shorter. Say it's 3rd and 1, and you really want to go ahead and take your ability to go ahead and stop him, right? So move this guy over here. So he's blitzing us, and maybe we want to move this guy over, and you can see that it's a 3rd and 1 situation, right? And you just want to make sure, okay, it is man coverage. We move that guy over. You can see this guy's going to do an easy break over here, get your catch, and get yourself some easy yards, right? The ability on this play is really, really nice when it comes to beating this man coverage that you're going to see, right? But my favorite thing is the 10-yard mark, right? I can do this all day at the 10-yard mark. This guy's going to break out here. We're going to catch this ball, get ourselves a first down. First down after first down after first down. There's very little they can do when it comes to man coverage when it comes to this, right? Now, if they go into like a cover 1 hole, right? Let me get off these guys. Now it's going to be something where they're going to actually press you, right? So we go ahead and do the same thing at 10 yards. We go this here, and you see this guy's going to be able to get off the edge. And you can see here, break over the side and get yourself the catch, right? So this is one of those man coverage beaters that I absolutely love, and it comes number 3 on my list. So the next route we're going to be looking at comes out of the goal line fort zig play and the gun wing trips weak formation. And it's the outside right, and this is our number 2 on the list, and it's going to be the smoke and go. Okay, what a smoke and go does is basically, if you look at this B route, it's going to sit there for a second, and then it's going to do basically a delay slant. And in a zone situation, it's going to be really great to be able to catch it underneath and then get about another 10 yards after you catch it. So this usually goes between 15 and 20 yards this play. All I like to do is put the RB on a deep cross, block my running back, put the X on a streak, and it looks like this, okay? Now, against man coverage, he also will be able to get inside leverage because of the stop. So a lot of times, if you have a good enough receiver, he's going to basically catch up all in traffic, and this is why I go to this in short yard situations. Now the B's going to go stop, then he's going to go up the field, we catch this ball, you can see how we're able to get basically 18 yards there. And it's such an easy throw. Now, when you play online against somebody, this is one of those plays that you want to, reserve for the right time, because almost every single time someone is going to cover the R going across the left, right? Because look at the RB, it goes across the left, now you go ahead and throw it to him. You can see how this is going to be such an easy throw that you're going to be able to do and catch. Now, like I said before, that was against your cover 3s. Now, let's go ahead and show you something like a cover 0, right? And a cover 0, what we're going to talk about here is that this guy is basically going to stop. And like I said, he's going to get inside leverage. He goes here, stops, gets inside leverage, we catch this ball, and you can see how you have that ability to make a big play as well. So I really like this route when it comes to, giving yourself that opportunity in short yardage situations where you need to make a throw, you haven't gone to it, and you have that ability to use this route to beat both zone and man coverages. So before we get to number one, guys, can you give me just 1 minute of your time to let me tell you about the best deal you're going to see all year in tips? It's the best deal that we have on Huddle. We don't like to go ahead and promote too much in our YouTube. We really let our videos do the talking as far as how to get you better at the game. But I can't let you guys miss this opportunity. From now until the end of August, what we do on our website is we give you our pro subscription, the $19.95 value, for $9.95. So you get everything that we offer for $9.95 as long as you stay sub to us. So basically, if you go ahead and sub today and you want to use us for 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, the whole year, you're going to get everything in that pro, that $19.95 value, for half price, basically $9.95. So it's something that we grandfather you in that price for the entire year. So as long as you stay with us, you get that price. Now, there's so many different things in the pro subscription that make it valuable, but the offensive coordinator is definitely the biggest one, where it's going to change the way you play the game. Whether it's college football or Madden, we rate every single play that we have in our game plans and tell you what's the best versus the coverages that you're facing. So whether you want to use this as an in-game play calling tool, or if somebody's spamming cover 2-man and you need some beaters, it's going to show you what to go to. If you want to use it as a preparation or a tool where you do it in practice mode to go against, somebody in your CFM that runs a certain coverage, you're going to have the ability to know and game plan for those people by using this tool. Something that's definitely worth the value alone, but it's going to be something that we're going to throw in free when it comes to getting the pro subscription for the standard price if you act now before August 31st to get that deal. This is for both college football and for Madden, right? So if you just wanted to come out and try us, $9.95 right now, give you basically all of those 4 game plans that we got out right now, plus anything that we put in Madden until basically the first week of September, right? And then if you like it, you keep it, and you keep the introductory price for as long as you stay with us. I can't tell you it is the best deal, and you do want to take advantage of it. So I do apologize about the pitch, but I want to make sure you guys don't miss this because you'll kick yourself in the butt if you do. So let's go to number one and show you what my favorite route is in all of college football. So for number one, guys, it's going to be this route at a PA cross out of the gun wide stack. Now you look at this, you're probably thinking the red route. It's not the red route. It's the outside yellow route. And this route is not very common. I found it, obviously in the San Jose playbook in this, and if you're in any veer and shoot type of offense, you're going to have this out of this play. But the one playbook that has the most in it is USC. As you can see, I threw 3 different plays on the screen right now that it's in. I haven't found it in any other playbook in multiple instances like in USC. That's the playbook you want to use. That happens to be the same one that Pick'em did his game plan on. So let's go ahead and look at it and show you why I love this route so much. So if you look at this A route, I'm going to custom stem it. I'm just going to show you that basically you can custom stem it as far as you want. Now, if I custom stem it, say 30 yards, right? So I went on the 20, I did the 50, and you put a streak with it. This is, to me, probably the best use of it at the 30-yard mark. Now, you're going to see that I can do it all the way to the 40-yard mark. I could do it probably in between the 20 and 25. But to me, between the 25 and 35-yard mark is the best use of it, right? So the best scenario, if you only had to do one play, I would put this X on drag and I'd move him over, right? And the reason why is that he's going to go underneath the flats and it's going to pull the flat down for you. But this is not needed if you go over 25 yards. I'll show you here. So here we go. We're going to cut off the play action. This is going to be play action blocking. You can see how this guy is going to get wide open right here. And you can see that we got an easy 30 yards. This is going to be the easiest 30 yards you're going to see. And the reason for it is that obviously we got a clear out route, right? That's the guy behind him. But this guy is going to go. And then once he stops and comes back, he's going to work himself back. You see how he basically went at the 32-yard mark? He'll work himself back past the 40 and 45 until you give it to him, right? So right now, if I was a little late on the throw, he'd work back, and basically catch it. And this route absolutely annihilates cover 2, cover 3, cover 4 drop, cover 3 match, basically any of your match, because it turns into a man coverage beater as well. Because as you can expect, the guy's working back away from the ball, right? So let me show you here at the 40-yard mark, right? So the 40-yard mark's right here. You're like, why would you put it at 40 yards? Well, watch. Here we go here. You're just waiting on a little bit here. We had to buy a little bit of time, throw this ball, and now I got, basically 40 yards right at that 40-yard mark and got it. So like if you're ever in a pinch, right, you need to get into field goal range. This is one of those plays that I'll absolutely do. Yes, I had to go ahead and use a little bit more of my time because of, the way it is. We talked all about pass protection in a different video, but this has got the play action blocking for you. This is going to be where you're going to attack them. And you're going to wait, and then basically, obviously, I bought a little bit of time. I threw that ball, and we're good. Now, let's just say you don't want to buy time, right? But what you're going to do here is I would suggest having this ball on the right hash mark because the guys are in the same spot, right? So basically do the same thing. Let's just say we put them at the 25-yard mark, right? I told you I didn't want to do, let me just reset this. If you were going to do it as little as possible, right? So we're going to here, and so the 25-yard mark's here, we'll put the B on a streak. We're going to move this guy over, and we're going to put him on a drag. This is going to help you when it comes to basically a cover 3 type deal, right? So here we go. This is going to be as quickly as possible. This guy's going to come down. We're going to throw this ball, and you got yourself an easy catch, and basically you got yourself 25 yards, right? And that was, if you look at how quick the ball came out of our hands, it was quick, right? This guy comes up here. We do the action, we wait 2 seconds, we throw it up here, and we're timing it just as he's making his break, that he goes ahead and catches it, and you can see on the sidelines, we've got ourselves an easy catch, nobody's around him whatsoever, right? I told you this works against cover 2, I'll show you that real quick with against cover 2. We're gonna go a little bit further with our player, because we wanna make sure we clear those cloud flats, right? So here we go with this, there's our streak, here we go, this is against cover 2. Again, we're gonna cook this here, we go through this, we wait for this guy to kind of break, throw this ball down there, easy catch. You can see how that's just going to give you as much yards as you need. Now, I did tell you we go ahead and it does beat man coverage. Let's do this against cover 1. And what we're going to do here is, if I was to do it against cover 1, I don't want that streak. It doesn't matter, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and do it a little bit of yards like this. And let's just say I didn't know it was cover 1, so I wanted to do it at the 25-yard mark, right? The B is just going to get out of the way. We're looking at this A. Once it goes ahead and comes back, you can see how we go ahead and hit this ball. And unfortunately, our guy didn't catch it, but you can see that we absolutely torched that player in that same exact situation, right? So we go back to that 25-yard mark. Let's do it again. Let's hopefully our guy can catch it. Goes ahead. We wait for that spot, catch that ball, and you can see how we're going to have a lot of yards. That's why I love this route. I think it's one of those routes that you can absolutely go ahead and build an offense around. I said, we have that in the San Jose. We also have it in the USC. And this is something, like I said, guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you go and check out our deal. It's going to be something that is going to, transform the way that you can play the game, and we give you all the tools to do so on our new 50% off special. And it only is limited time until, August 31st. So jump on it. I appreciate you all, and we'll catch you on the next video.